Hello and welcome to Hot Wheels Are a Thing Part 3. I'm so excited about this lineup. You guys, we have got some pretty interesting cars, some rare finds, enough to probably make my brother Tommy shudder, maybe even pass out, fall on the ground, and not wiggle his toes on the ground while he's passed out. So last night alone, I went out to like 8 stores looking for cars. This is also going to be my 10 subscriber special episode. I was going to pop out a video on its own for that, but decided to just mix it into this and just make sure my lineup is super stout. Found some old cars from last year. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start it off with the Custom Datsun 240Z. This was been a unicorn for me for some reason. I went to a couple stores, saw it, and then decided not to buy it, went back, it was not there, and I've just been searching for it ever since, so I'm really happy to finally find one of these. Next up, we've got this Volkswagen K4 Racer. Now, this is an awesome car. We're going to look at that. We've got the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. Now, this was from this was from this year, but it was an earlier release. It looks like it was from the C case. You can see right there, C case. Then we'll get into this. Oh yeah, I went to a Walgreens, found this. Look at this. This is from 2016. I couldn't believe that this was still on the racks. So super excited to finally open this one. BMW Z4 M Motorsport. Look at it, it's gorgeous. All right. I got this one. This one's kind of hard to find, the Baja Beetle. A lot of people are snatching this one up from Targets for ages over 3. So make sure you're 3 years old, guys. And then we're going to get into this Ford Shelby GT 350R. This is the Zamac edition. I went to my Walmart. I was looking for that 510 Bluebird, that Datsun 510 Bluebird in the Zamac at my Walmart. This came from the L case. So L is for loser because I did not find the Datsun 510, but I did find this. I'm not as excited, but I'm gonna go ahead and crack it open for you guys. And then I've got a mystery car, so you're gonna wanna stick around for that. Now, big hitters, all right? Look at this, kaboom. 1969 Pontiac GTO. This is the NOS edition. This one is really popular, so we're gonna take a close look at that. Look at the rear wheels on that. Come on, oh my God. And then look at this one. Look at this. So I went to a Fry's, a grocery store, because I was desperate, looking for that 510 Bluebird. And walking down the ice cream aisle, you should feel this. This is all sticky on here. This was hanging off of a little like plastic tree. The whole set. This is from 2016, I believe. And this is the one that you can't find anywhere. So I found it. We're gonna crack it open and take a close look today. All right, now we're gonna take a close look at these things. First up, we've got the 1973 Custom Datsun 240Z. Look at this beauty. Look at the lines and the detail on the casting. Look at that hind end. Now, you know I like the hind end. Look at that. Tampos are pretty spot on. We've got this Fuguzi, or however you say that, little logo branding, the Gretty branding on the license plate. I mean, for tampos, you never know what you're going to get with tampos, but these look like their placement is pretty spot on, which, adds a lot of value to the car. You can see this little bit of a flare up here. I bet I could knock that down with a plastic, like with a plastic knife or something. We got a blemish here. I mean, you know, we're talking about a dollar car here, but look at this casting. Look at the front end on this thing. I mean, vicious. All right. Next up is the 2017 Volkswagen K4 Racer, or Kafer Racer. I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to say that, but this was developed by Hot Wheels and Volkswagen. This is a design that they came up with together. And it's got the Momo livery, which is always a fan favorite. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool, fantastic kind of version of the Beetle. Oh yeah. Look at that drivetrain sticking out the rear end. Good Lord. And those exhaust pipes. I mean, can you imagine driving this thing? I know I say that all the time, but look at this thing. I mean, I bet that thing makes so much noise. Those yellow rims. Beauty. I mean, it's just such a flamboyant kind of expressive vehicle of super badassness. Excuse my language, kids. The tampo alignment. Ooh, yeah. This tampo alignment's actually not bad. Right down the middle. I do have a black version of this in a 10-pack that I'll be unboxing later. We'll get a close look. I'll probably bring this one out for a comparison side by side. But yeah, pretty exciting car. Glad to have it in my collection. Next up, you know I'm a Porsche fan. This 934 is near and dear to my heart. It's they produced this Porsche in 1976 to 77. I was born in 77, so I feel like I have a special connection with this Porsche. But this is a Turbo RSR. This is from the C case, as well as the K4 Racer back there. These are both from the C case. And this is basically a racing version of the 911 Turbo. And if you look it up online, you'll see this version in the, you'll see this 934 in the Jägermeister livery, which is pretty sick in my opinion. But this livery is pretty cool. What do we got on the top here? It says Marcus Walker, Urban Outlaw. I mean, trying to be all cool. Oh, there's the badge right there too. Probably trying to say the same thing. Can't really read it though. You got the rear spoiler back here, integrated into the casting. Beautiful. No rear tampos, that's okay. We got enough detail. Into my later years, I'll probably end up detailing these things out a little bit. Start getting into painting. We got these nice lace wheels. I think this color combination is okay. From the front end, ooh, from the front end. Look at that. Just popping out at you. All right, next up, we have this 2006 is when they first came out with this. This is the BMW Z4 M Motorsport. This came from the 2016 Hot Wheels lineup. K case is where I got this. And this was that find that I had at Walgreens. And I saw this and I was like, ooh, about lost my damn mind. Look at this. Look at these cutouts in the casting, letting some of this, letting some of the engine show through there. I mean, and look at the detail. BMW Motorsport. I mean, there's no blurriness going on there. The tampos are, I mean, what a good example here, guys. The front emblem is even on there. I mean, it's a little, you know, not too detailed, but I mean, it's enough, you know, it's enough to really get the point across. That classic front end. The wheel choice is okay, I don't care. Look at this. Look at all this detail. The badge. I mean, beautiful. I'm so glad to get a close look at these things. Look at that. And you know how I like that rear spoiler integrated into the casting. It's definitely part of it here. Oh wow, look at these little things down here. Little air directional doodads and what have you. Wow. Now, I hope my luck continues, because that is just such a supreme example of the BMW Z4. Here we have the Baja Beetle. Now this is a Target exclusive. You can only get this at Target. And it's part of a collection, and you know what I don't see is the Porsche 930. The Porsche 930 is part of this collection. I don't think I'll ever find it. If I do, I'll probably poop and pee into my pants. But look at this. This is gorgeous. We've got those gold rims. Oh yeah. I think this color combination is beautiful. Volkswagen Racing, number 30, VW badge. Ooh, look, you can barely see it in there, but we've got a Goodyear branding, some solid branding, some solid tampo execution. Look at this. The front end tampo is centered. It's a little forward. I think they were intending to try to get it into those casting, those recessed areas of the casting, but they missed it. Full metal base, which I like. It adds a decent amount of weight to the model. Always like that. Just oh wow, look at this big old intake. We've got a sunroof on the top. Look down in there. Too cool. What a cool example. All right, next up, what's this? What's this? 2017 Ford Shelby GT350 R. This is from the L case. This is the Zamac edition, of course. You know what? In real life, this thing's got 526 horsepower. 526 ponies. Gets about 14 to 21 miles per gallon. That'll put a dent in your wallet. It's a $55,000 vehicle in real life. If you want it, go buy it. Go buy one of these. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time on that because it's not too exciting for me. All right, next up, Ford Shelby, another Ford Shelby. This is a concept. This is a GR1. This has got a 6.4 liter engine. It's a V10 and 605 horsepower. This Ford first released this in 2005, and they were kind enough to work with Hot Wheels to get this casting going. Now, the tampos, you know, it's all right. It's all right. Ooh, look at that hind end. Look at that hind end. Okay, okay. Fuel goes there. Not gasoline, it's called fuel. But not a bad casting. The wheels, you know, the wheels are all right. All right. So this is the one, Tommy, now stay with me here, Tommy. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that orange metal flake. Now I was wrong about this being a 2016 Hot Wheels car. This is actually a 2017. It was just so dang hot that it flew right off the shelves. I was lucky enough to grab one. But look at this bad boy. This is the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Full metal, metal on metal, metal body, metal chassis. That engine is plastic, but who cares? Look at this. Got real riders wheels. This thing rolls pretty good. Not a bad roller. But oh, one thing I noticed was on this tampo here. If you notice right here, let's see, what was it? It was on, oh yeah, this side right here. If you notice right on the top here, right here, it looks like it stuck to the plastic a little bit and rubbed some of that tampo off, but you can barely see it, and otherwise the tampo placement is pretty spot on. It's got that nice kind of snake scale kind of look going on. I mean, what a gorgeous car. BGS. Look at all these warning labels. Stay away from this car because it will hurt you. Bad Gasser, number 55. 1955 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Beauty. All right, now finally we've got the 1969 Pontiac GTO 7.5 liter V8, 350 horsepower. This is some vintage power right here, you guys. Now, this is an M2 car, so the quality is going to be, the detail of the quality is going to be premium. Got the NOS nitrous oxide branding going on here. GTO, baby. Now look at the metal flake on here. Look at that sparkly metal flake. Beautiful. That hood looks like it could pop up, but it doesn't. And then look at the front end. Look at the detail on the front end. Now that's something to expect from M2. I mean, just spot on. Look at the color. Look at those big old fat wheels. Look at those rims. Good Lord. Goodyear Eagle. Now the detail on these cars. This, if you don't get excited about this, you might as well just not even collect cars, because like, look at it. The framing around the windows, the rear spoiler. What do we got back here? What's that say right there? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up to find out. So this thing's supposed to have 7.5 liter engine, V8, right? 350 horsepower, where the Ford Shelby GR1 concept is a 6.4 liter, is a V10, and produces 605 horsepower, almost twice as much. So you can tell, you know, by those numbers. I know horsepower isn't everything, but by those numbers, we've come a long way in producing power from our liters. All right, that concludes this video. We've taken a look at some pretty awesome cars. There's more to come, so please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like if you thought this video was an improvement from my last one. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything that I should be doing or anything that you'd like to see or hear that would be better. I am the sole creator of this video. I've created everything, all the music, all of the graphics that you see. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you think I should be doing next. I'll be unboxing some more rare finds and some delicious Hot Wheels and other 1/64 scale vehicles. Catch you next time. Thanks to my first 10 subscribers, by the way. You guys are kick-ass.